If you are planning to make a multiplayer game, don't. I'm not going to lie, don't. It's worth trying. If you are going to accept that, you are going to be slain by a hammer. So in the last video I was telling you how my game from Anime Smasher turned out to multiplayer FPS. Great, and when I said multiplayer FPS, well, I lied a little bit. Because multiplayer was only in my plans, but in the game it wasn't. So now we need to fix it and turn Phoenix the Fall into a multiplayer game. If you don't know what Phoenix the Fall is, it's a shooter among skyscrapers, a lot of skyscrapers, with a very evil corporation. But before adding multiplayer we need to create a new map, because this one is too big to take the multiplayer features. So this is how professional game designers, like me, do it. Well, this is more difficult than I thought. Shit, I can create a new map. What I need to do Stop. What is it? Well, I present to you a new map for a game called Tower, because the action is going on the tower. And if we look on the map from the top, we will see that the structure of the map just a circle, which means the gameplay here is a death spiral. And only in my game you can see the nightmare of architecture, or yeah, wind generator on the tower. What the f? And now everything is ready to start adding multiplayer, but no, because as you can see, the player model is actually just a capsule. And it would be strange if I'm on skyscrapers running dead things with these garbage hands. But don't worry, I have a solution to this problem. Enemy model... shit, not this. Enemy models. We just combine them and... nah, not this. We fix it and yeah, or not. What's happening? Well, after all the fixes our player looks more presentable, but he's still alone. So let's finally add multiplayer. In the beginning I thought, like, add multiplayer? Pfft, okay, that's probably easy for me, the best game designer in the world. But then I came across this blog where the creator of BattleBit answers questions. And there... if you are planning to make a multiplayer game, don't? Why? I'm not going to lie, don't. Shit. If you are going to accept that, you are going to be slain by a hammer. So now I'm completely ready to create multiplayer for my game. First we have to choose which technology to use, and among all of them I choose to use netcode for game objects. Why? First of all, this is an official Unity technology, and in my plans make the size of the multiplayer at 10-20 people per team, what it allows you to do. Then I install all the package we need and... yeah, I don't know how to use it.
Once you do that, this is gonna be, you know, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Time to relax. So, thanks to these guys, I added multiplayer to my fake multiplayer game. Finally, you would think that adding multiplayer to the game would be a pretty easy task for me, which is obviously true. What did you think? You are dealing with the best game designer ever. But, there are a few things. We need to fix all of this, because, you know, in case you haven't guessed, creating multiplayer is a really interesting thing, because when you 3 hours walking on the player cameras because they alert and each goes to a different player output must remain in place, yeah, this is normal in game dev. Join us. The next point in my plan, which I don't have, is a capture map system. I like it how it implemented in Battlefield, so I copy this, badly said, so I integrate this system in my game. At first I create interface to the player so that he can see count of points and information of the flags. Then we need to create capture points, these boxes. All we need to do is create box colliders, add a minimap to see the borders of the area, create this boring script, and fortunately it's working, maybe. But in order for the map capture to make sense, we need two belligerents. In one side, Phoenix Corporation, a really bad guy. In the other, Peacekeepers, a really good guy. Yeah, I'm the best narrative designer in the world. Well, you want one very interesting fact? No! Of course you won't. Okay, it seems that in multiplayer games the network object is only the player. At first I thought the same thing, but no. These bullets are also multiplayer object, and this brick, and this, and this, and this. I mean, everything the player interacted, that's it. But let's finally test our Call of Duty killer. Yeah, this is far from finished. Next time I'm gonna add class system, more guns, more maps, customization and, most important to me, conduct the first playtesting of the game's multiplayer, but, well, it's not all good. Right now everything in my game is clean side, and in the case of action multiplayer FPS, like my game, it is bad. Really, I don't want to bore you, to put it simply. Because of this, the game will have problems with cheaters and player-server interaction. I will definitely fix this, but now I need to switch to something else because, you know, I 2 years working on this game and I have some ideas about different interesting videos, so thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, wishlist feeding the fall on Steam because that would be a really cool game, maybe, and bye.